Okay, folks, as you are watching, I'm back. By the way, have you not recognized I'm back? 706-889-9700. That is the 24/7 hotline right there. Chief at FYNTV.com. If you're wondering what is taking place in the Fannin County murder, yes, a murder yesterday in Fannin County. It is posted on our website, FYNTV.com, Fannin County, and we are continuing to following that. Some kids, bad murder in Fannin County yesterday on our website, FYNTV.com. There is now the names and several things going on there, and we have some more details up from yesterday on that story. While the media is playing a Michael Flynn Day, it's the Michael Flynn, get me that old 45 out of Michael Flynn. We're going to play that all day long. You remember the day that the disc jockey, well, I might have kids out there that don't understand what I just said, but disc jockey played the records. He just played that one broken record, okay? You know, that is, for you kids out there, here's the phrase that pays, all right? I always love to do that. I want to be on the old, I wish we could go back about 30 years ago and I could be on the radio. Today's phrase that pays on B1000, the Morning Zoo. Did you ever want to, what the hell was the Morning Zoo? All right, so one of those kind of days for me, hey? But like a broken record. There's one kids are trying to figure out. Well, they will not shut up. They're like a broken record. Mystery. He's speaking in code now. We'll have to go over and get our Annie Oakley decoder ring and try to figure this out. So that being said, Michael Flynn is your daily, let's go here, number 16. Okay. And I'm having the kind of day when things like this happen, I have the kind of day where I need to look under the veil, behind the curtain, and find Oz and say, what's happening out there? What is getting ready to transpire? So today is Mueller files Flynn's sentencing memo. Flynn was interviewed 19 times with special counsel and others. Okay, that was right out of the box at 4 a.m. this morning. I mean, they're all over this. And then you got number 17. Stone pleads the fifth in Senate Russia probe. Rebuffs request from Judicial Committee for documents and interview. Let me tell you what Stone did. The Judicial Committee is the Senate Judicial Committee. The Judicial Committee is the Senate Judicial Committee, and I'm pretty sure you do the research. It is ranking member. Now, this is a good example right here. Ranking member, Dianne Feinstein. In fact, Google that real quick. Is it, I think I had the story here earlier. Let's see. I don't have it right now, but I think it was Dianne Feinstein, right? So she's the ranking member of the Judicial Committee, and she told, Roger Stone, all right, that she wanted these documents, and Stone said no. All right, so he did not come in, and they're making a big deal. He did not come in unless I missed it, okay? And I try to keep up with things, but unless I missed it. Stone did not come in before the Judiciary Committee, all right? So if you watched all of Hillary Clinton, they're trying to say, oh my God, Stone plead the fifth. Remember what Donald Trump said? That if Hillary Clinton's people pled the fifth, they were what? They were probably guilty of something. All right. Roger Stone pleading the fifth is to Hillary Clinton's people pleading the fifth is equal to Ivanka Trump's private emails being using a private email server versus Hillary Clinton's emails. It's the exact Exactly the same. Lock her up over her private email server, Hillary Clinton. Ivanka Trump used private email and, went through a server that wasn't, secure. That's equal. No, nothing equal. This is the same thing. While Roger Stone rebuffed requests from the Judicial Committee for documents and interview. He didn't plead the fifth. You understand what pleading the fifth is? Is when you go under oath. Then you plead the fifth. We watched Brian Pagliano? Do the research, damn it! I mean, my God. How many of you sit and believe this garbage? I get so tired of what is being taught in school. So the Judicial Committee has a committee. When you come there, you are taking oath. Hey, I plan to tell the truth, the whole truth. You remember that? You have all these pictures. Go on the damn internet and check. You got Comey going like this. I plan to tell the truth. You got Clapper. Yeah, well, this won't stop me from lying, folks. You got Brennan. You got all of them. Do you have a pic? Show me a damn picture of Roger Stone before a committee going like this. Remember the Kavanaugh hearings? Same committee. They don't tell the damn truth about nothing. Not a damn thing do they tell the truth about. Look at the logo on the bottom. CNN. Damn bunch of liars. That's all they are. Do you have a picture? Can you email me a picture now at chief@FYNTVnews.com of Roger Stone before the committee going like this? Can you? Hell no. Let me explain this committee to you. It's called the Judicial Committee. It would be the same one that was lined up in the horseshoe with Spartacus. Do you see the picture of Spartacus there? No. Do you see Jeff Flake? No. Do you see Kuhn? No. Do you see Grassley? Dianne Feinstein? No. No. Absolutely not. Same one. Remember, Kavanaugh had to go like this. Boom. So when you can send me a picture that has Roger Stone going like this, swearing to tell the truth, the whole truth, and the committee looking at them, and immediately Roger Stone saying, here's the attorney, my impression of the attorney. Okay. Sir, I'd like to at this time invoke my Fifth Amendment rights according to the Constitution of the United States of America. Damn, I knew he would come in here and do that. Brian Pagliano, didn't he do that? Didn't he say, I can't answer that question? I can't answer that question. Right? Did Roger Stone do that? No, a ranking member. Now, I'm going to tell you what the hell this means. And I'm wondering if people are listening. But here's what happened. A ranking member that has no power, no authority, asked him for documents. Stone pleaded the fifth in Senate Russian probe. No, he didn't. He didn't plead no damn fifth. Rebuffs request from Judicial Committee for documents and interview. He was asked by a ranking member, let me tell you what Roger Stone did. He said, I don't have to give you blank. I don't even have to return your blank phone call. Who the hell do you think you are? And he moved on. That's my take, right? Because it's powerless. Powerless. Pay attention to what I said. Because we're going to flip the script, as the kids say, I guess. It's powerless. Stone yeah, Dianne Feinstein's on the phone. Wants to know if you'll send some documents. Oh, yeah, really. Yeah, Dianne, they're on their way. Run out to the mailbox. Dianne, run out to the mailbox. Stand right there. Take a coat. Put a hat on. I hear it's cold. But don't you leave that damn mailbox because I'm going now. Going to airmail them. You run right now, Dianne Feinstein. You get those. That powerless ranking member. Now, let's flip one more over. What's this got to do with anything, right? That's what you're about to say. What has this got to do with a single thing? Because this is the one, and I'll give Fox News credit for this. as far as putting this up, where I grabbed this picture. Let's go to number 14. Why does that matter? And what does it relate to? This is like the Kevin Bacon game. You remember the Kevin Bacon game and everything always reverted back to Kevin? Tom Steyer. Give you a second, see if you can think about you've ever heard that name somewhere before, maybe on this show. The billionaire half-Jew, crazy guy from California, okay? Seeking impeachment. He's in Charleston, South Carolina. He is doing town halls. Look at where he's at. Charleston, South Carolina. Lindsey Graham's territory. Lindsey will be out in the hallway today. What's he doing in my town? Seeking impeachment. Liberal mega donor calls Trump corrupt. Tom Steyer. Now, here's the big lie. And I'm going to finish this up because today is the things that I'm trying to get you to stop and think about. All right? And so when it comes out, you can, you don't want to leave because I'm going to close the show with something that I was wrong about. Yes, I was wrong about it, and I'm going to close the show with it. Where's it at? It's premature. Incoming Judiciary Chairman warns against rush to impeachment. I'll leave that up there. Hey, you don't have a picture from yesterday of Gerald Nadler. You remember Gerald? He's from yesterday. How hard would it be to pull that? I pulled that up yesterday. All right, just go ahead and throw it at any time. So, it's premature. Incoming Judiciary Chairman warns against rush to impeach. It is premature because Mueller's putting the opposition research together. We're gonna, we're celebrating Hanukkah right now, right? We're celebrating Hanukkah, and and then we'll have Christmas, and and then we'll have New Year's, and and we'll be saying Happy New Year's, and we'll have people drinking champagne. There's Gerald Nadler from New York. That's Gerald. He's got that look. He's got the look, right? He's got that look. Look in his eye. I'm on my way, Donald. Anyhow, let's leave Nadler up. Flip back to Steyer, the last one you had, if you can remember which one that was, the last one. Okay. So you got Tom Steyer there, seeking impeachment. Let's put this together. Okay. And you have Jerry is going to be the new chair. He's Judiciary Committee ranking member. Okay. He's going to be the chair. See, right now, if Gerald, look, if Jerry right now is the ranking member of the House Judiciary Committee, we're talking about the Senate with Tom Stone, okay? If he sent, Roger Stone, if he sent Roger Stone today a message, Gerald Nadler, hey, I would like all your documents. Stone would say to Nadler, you're the ranking member, really? You can go to blank. I don't give a rat's blank. Really? Go to the mailbox, Jerry, and wait for them. But guess what? Jerry right there, in January, Jerry goes from ranking member to chair. So the thing with Roger Stone and the Senate Judiciary Committee is he didn't even have to listen to them. And that's just an example of they're powerless, right? Powerless. Comey going to testify, maybe behind closed doors, because the House right there is not powerless today. But guess what happens in January? The Republicans in this branch of government in this body become powerless. Trying to put it together. Go back to Tom Steyer. Now Steyer is crisscrossing the country demanding Trump be impeached. Steyer has spent millions. You don't spend hundreds of millions of dollars, and not get something in return. You just don't. You get something for your money. That guy will not stop. Now, another thing that you need to look up is Democrats are rushing to get on the House Judicial Committee. Where will impeachment start? Right there with Tom Steyer pushing the House Judicial Committee. The House Judicial Committee will bring the articles of impeachment. They will do the impeachment trial, and they will do the investigation. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. So let's go back to Gerald Nadler. Gerald Nadler will be chair. Now, the New York Times, this is November 30th, not long ago. Just seems like a week ago. All right? He went on there to the New York Times and lied. This guy said, incoming Judiciary Chairman warns against rush to impeachment from the New York Times. It's November 30th. Representative Gerald Nadler, the outspoken New York liberal in line to lead the House Judiciary Committee, wants to have a conversation about impeaching the President of the United States. It's just not one many Democrats want to hear. In my view, it's premature. Let me tell you what premature means to Gerald. In my view, we don't have the Mueller investigation. In my view, I don't have the research behind me. In my view, I don't have anywhere I can go and pull the documents yet. I don't have the power. You see, he gets, in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, he gets subpoena power. Mueller's not going to indict. You have sit there and you have listened to them damn people on TV for 2 years. Well, they indict Donald Trump. Wonder if the Supreme Court says he can be indicted. Can a sitting president be indicted? You've wasted hours of your damn life wondering if the president of the United States can be indicted. No, Mueller doesn't have an indictment coming. He just doesn't. I'm going to tell you, I'm rolling the old bowling ball here. Mueller has no indictment coming for the President of the United States. But Mueller's going to lay out the opposition research. And they're going to do what they think they're finishing the investigation. Subpoena power. So when you hear Representative Gerald Nadler is outspoken, in my view, it's premature, Mr. Nadler said. Recently, we don't have a case. No, we don't have Mueller. As soon as Mueller gets done, you'll have what you call a case. Even as the special counsel Robert S. Mueller III moves forward with his investigation of Trump's campaign ties to Russia, okay, all right, on Thursday, winning a new guilty plea from President Trump's former lawyer, Michael D. Cohen, Mr. Nadler finds himself repeating that line a lot these days. He repeats it to Democrat colleagues, giddy with newfound power, to television anchors thrusting for an on-air reaction to Trump's latest taunt, and to his own Upper West Side constituents. Some of the most liberal voters in the country who, like their congressman, view Mr. Trump as nothing short of an threat to American democracy. All right? I will never say that you should never take political considerations into account, Mr. Nadler. 71, he's 71. Point being is, Mueller finishes the investigation, all right? What do you keep hearing? I like to pick up the catchphrases. They feel that Trump has been compromised by the Russians, okay? They feel Trump has been compromised by the Russians. That's exactly right. I had one here. I don't know if I sent it to you today, Josh. Let me see. Let's go to Adam Schiff, okay? And that is number 9. The recommendation of no jail time for Flynn, apart from his obvious irony of the man who led chance of lock her up, reflects both the timeline and the significance of his help. Most of the details are redacted signals he has given far more than we or the president may know. Okay? Flynn provided substantial assistance. They have no case against Flynn. They know they never had a case against Flynn, and Flynn has no more than lies to the FBI. He met with Siklyak from Russia. He told him he didn't. He had to go back and correct it, whatever. There's really nothing to put the man in prison on, and I don't know what he has given Robert Mueller. But Schiff, Nadler, all of them feel. Nadler said, I feel that the Russians have the upper hand on the president. The Russians have him compromised. Oh, there's a whole new investigation. It has gone from Russian collusion, obstruction of justice, jury tampering, okay, Russians' influence of the 2016 election, to now there'll be an investigation. And it will be, do the Russians have the upper hand on the President of the United States? And that's a scary, dangerous thing they keep telling you. So anyhow, let's go to this, and we'll come back. Number 14. Spent way too much money. He's seeking impeachment. Remember, now what I'm going to get at with the House Judiciary Committee, okay, and Roger Stone didn't plead the fifth, okay? That's equal to Hillary Clinton's gang of criminals that pled the fifth. No. He didn't plead the fifth, but they're going to tell you he did. This guy right here, Democrats are rushing, look it up, they're rushing to get on the House Judiciary Committee. Who will now be the ranking member for the Republicans with no power? Doug Collins. Congressman Doug Collins will be the ranking member. I got him here on the show yesterday morning. Ranking member, powerless, will only be able to come out and fight, and we're going to see what kind of fight they put up, because this guy, you've got Dems running to get on the committee because they're going to be the majority. They're going to have subpoena power. You got this guy that's paying the bills. All right, he's buying the steak at the steakhouse. He wants the sizzle, the grizzle, you know, what is it? They said the other day, the 86er, hey, you got to eat gristle and all. This guy is not going to rest. So Nadler will have to move forward once he gets the opposition research from Mueller to go after Trump. The Republicans will be powerless, and the example today is like Dianne Feinstein is powerless to ask Stone for documents, and he did not plead the fifth before any committee. This time, Dems and the criminals will be powerless. I mean, the Republicans will be powerless against the Dems and the criminals in about 4 weeks. Just putting it out there. Get ready. Let's take a break. We're going to come back. I got a couple local things I want to talk about before we close today's show, and a couple more things I want to do. So let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back.